YouTube, good morning. All right. It is a beautiful Sunday morning, and I am super glad that I'm able to join you this morning and provide you the predictions for today. So in this video today, I will be providing you 5.108 odds, 7.37 odds, 2.93 odds, and one single match that I fancy so much and I find to be interesting. It is a game whereby I have higher belief that we are going to easily record an over 2.5 goal. So this is the kind of match that I will be talking about inside our Telegram channel today and giving further instructions. So the game will be unveiled later in the video. To those of you who love staking big, staking high, please pay close attention. And if you are watching this video for the very first time, I want to gladly welcome you to the Must Beta YouTube channel. This is where you need to be. This is where you should be each and every other single day. So at this point, YouTube, subscribe to Real Must Beta, link, all right? The instructions are below here, all right? Welcome to Real Must Beta on YouTube. Football predictions and betting tips today. Welcome to the Real Must Beta channel. Now, before I get to share you the matches that are available today, I must let you know that yesterday, Saturday, I wasn't able to post any video, but personally, I was able to record immaculate tremendous wins. Some of these winning predictions were from the two prediction sites I talked about, all right? Best football prediction sites, where you can get accurate betting tips for the matches playing today. Now, the sites were wonderful. The games I was able to win, for example, the 9.109 odd. Let me show you these. Barcelona win, Mallorca win. This one was a wonderful selection I got from one of the sites. And I want you to proceed and watch this video. Another selection that was extremely wonderful was a singular game known as, all right, these are the games I do call double your money bet slip. Liverpool win, all right? And I was able to stake super high because there was confidence when the match was sent to me. Liverpool win. So at this very point, YouTube, if you haven't gone ahead and watched this video, then know that you are missing a lot. You are missing on the big odds winning. You are missing on the wonderful selections that you can get when you use these two sites. All right? Now today, I've done my analysis because I'm super free today. And I will be sharing you these 7 odds, 5.108 odds, and 2.993 odds. So as we get rolling, our first bet slip is from England Premier League. Crystal Palace vs Manchester City over 2.5 goals. Nottingham Forest versus Tottenham Hotspurs, both teams to score. Sunderland versus Newcastle United over 1.5 goals. And West Ham United versus Aston Villa over 2.5 goals. All right, later, I think I'm going to share something to those of you who are following me on IG. So please be over there. It's going to be really wonderful. The game Crystal Palace versus Manchester City is an interesting game. Whoever is going to win, really not something that I want to concern myself with. But I hope that they are going to record both teams to score, and over 2.5 goals will be a wonderful selection that we will be having by the end of the day. All right? Our second bet slip YouTube has 2.933 odds, and the matches are as follows. Deportivo Alaves versus Real Madrid. Deportivo Alaves versus Real Madrid. Real Madrid to win the game is a wonderful selection. And we will be betting on these. Real Madrid win the game. All right? And then you have Aberdeen versus Kilmarnock from Scotland. Aberdeen to win the game. The odd is 1.76. Once again, I will repeat for emphasis purposes. If you are not following Must Beta inside the Telegram channel, this is the time to follow Must Beta because I have prepared some games, 3 matches that I love so much. And I think are going to be easier when it comes to you winning today. All right? They're going to make it easier for you to win today. So join us inside Telegram. There is a link in the pinned comment section. There is a link in the video description. There is a link in the pinned comment section. And finally, YouTube, it is time to have a look at the 5.108 odds, the last bet slip that we have playing today. All right? Before I share you the last bet slip, YouTube, please let me remind you that it is your responsibility to like the video, subscribe, turn on notifications, pay close attention, and ensure that any single time a new YouTube video is posted, you are the first one to come watch the video, all right? Because you realize I have wonderful, immaculate betting predictions, and the only way to benefit is when you subscribe, when you turn on notifications, and when you get to watch these videos each and every other single day. Believing you've done that, YouTube, Let us proceed and have a look at our last bet slip. Milan versus Sassuolo, over 2.5 goals. The odd is 1.905. Italy Serie A. Udinese Calcio versus Napoli, over 1.5 goals. The odd is 1.41. Genoa versus Inter Milano, over 2 goals. The odd is 1.48. It should be over 1.5 goals. And Bologna versus 1909. Bologna 1909 versus Juventus, over 1.5 goals. The odd is 1.285. So YouTube, these are the 4 matches that are wrapping up our prediction video for today. All right? Giving us a total of 5.108 odds. And at this very point, I want to remind you and I want to insist that if you haven't watched this video, this is the time to go ahead and watch this video. New video is live. Watch. Link is available in the pinned comment section. Best football prediction sites today, where you will be in a position to get accurate betting tips for the matches playing today. I remember when we began the video, I told you, YouTube, that there is one game that I find has the chances of winning. There is a singular match today that I fancy so much, and I love it as my personal bet of the day. These are the personal slips, all right? And the game is as follows. So are you ready for that? If you are ready, like the video, subscribe, turn on notifications, and let us have a look at the game. Milan versus Sassuolo, Italy Serie A, that is the game. Over 2.5 goals, and the odd is 1.925. This is the singular game I was talking about YouTube when we began the video. I told you that out of all the bet slips we have today, at the end of it, I have one game that I love so much, and we're going to give it a try as our bet of the day. And finally, YouTube, I've come to the end of today's video. Being a Sunday, I want to remind you of one thing. These are just predictions. There is no guarantee that most better betting tips are going to be winning. And if you want to increase your chances of winning, the best thing to do is edit these selections, pick a few games, leave the games that you think are super risky, and work with the matches whereby you fancy them to be in a position to win. If you do that, I am certain by the end of the day and tomorrow morning, as I will be recording the video, you will be among the few who will be celebrating, and I will be in a position to read your wonderful testimonial. And of course, remember, the best 2 prediction sites being used by professionals, sports bettors like you, daily bettors like you, is a video you should be watching. Link is available in the pinned comment section, all right? And as always, take care, happy Sunday, enjoy your weekend, and I hope to see you tomorrow in good health. Bye-bye.